Hello everyone, my name is Shalu from Deenbandhu Choturam University of Science and Technology, Murthal Sonipat. I'm delighted to present my paper in a conference IMCCRT 2020. My abstract ID is IMCCRT 2020 The title of my paper is Energy Efficiency in Virtualized Cloud Environment. These are the table of content, abstract, energy efficiency in cloud computing, virtual machine migration process, performance metric used for live VM migration, comparative analysis of VM migration technique in cloud computing, conclusion, and references. Abstract. Dynamic virtual machines provides the services in cloud environment. The manner the VMs are allocated to PM is actually affect the efficiency of cloud application and also the resource utilization. By using the VM migration techniques, it is viable to move the VMs from overutilized physical machines to underutilized physical machines so that we can ensure the stable load on all PMs using the virtualization technology. This research article illustrates the live VM migration in the cloud system, the importance of the energy efficiency in cloud data center, VM migration process, performance metrics that are used to evaluate the efficiency of live VM migration, and the comparative analysis of VM migration techniques is also highlighted. Energy efficiency in cloud computing. Live VM migration is a technology that helps in relocating the VM states like CPU, memory, cache from one PM to another PM. The energy use of cloud data center hinders the expansion of data center due to the enormous cost of electricity. Also, the rapid development of CO2 gases adversely affect the atmosphere. The power consumption problem of cloud data center has attracted the interest of both scientific and corporate enterprises. According to the paper cited in citation 6, 40% of the energy is exhausted in the cloud and another 40% of power is used to store the cloud information. As shown in the figure in the next slide, the rest 10% is used to electricity is used to supply power to server, and 5% energy is used to supply power to the communication devices, and the remaining 5% of the energy is supplied to the air conditioning system of the data center. uh, the in a figure in the diagram in figure 1 uh, clearly illustrate the energy consumption distribution of data center. You can clearly see that 40% of energy is consumed in the cloud data center server. Rest 40% is used in the refrigeration system. 5% is used in the storage devices. 10% is used in the power supplying system, and 5% is used in the communication equipment energy consumption. VM migration process. For a VM migration process, a cloud infrastructure may encompasses a variety of physical nodes. The architecture for the VM migration process incorporates the dispatcher, local and global manager, and virtual machine monitor. The local manager evaluates the present usage of node infrastructure. Uh, Local manager helps in choosing the VM which can be relocated from one PM to another PM in the following circumstances. There is a need of VM migration in the following three cases. The first case is when there is a risk of the SLA violation. Also, the utilization of the resources reaches to 100%. The second scenario is when VM exhausts the network due to the immense data transfer, as it interacts with some other VM that is dedicated to another physical host. The third scenario is when the temperature surpasses some mark. So there is a need to transfer the VM to another host so that the nodes will get cooled down themselves. The VM migration process is clearly uh, elaborated, or clearly you can say that it is clearly visible in the figure 2. First of all, in VM migration process, the user disperse its VM allocation request to dispatcher. After that, dispatcher distribute this request to global manager. Then global manager uh, exchange the information about the current uses of the physical machine and the resources between themselves. After that, in fourth step, local manager forward the description of the use of resources and the VM that are required to move to the corresponding global manager. After getting the information from the local manager, the global manager the global manager gives the virtual machine monitor instructions that assist in improving the current utilization. When the instructions are received from the virtual machine monitor, then local manager inspect their host and grant the actual VM resizing instructions. And after receiving the instruction from the local manager, the virtual machine monitor helps the both VM migration as well as the resource management. In all these 7 steps, we have completely described the VM migration process, and the description of the figure is given on the next slide. You can clearly see that how the VM migration is performed in cloud data center. Next one, what are the performance metrics that are used for the live VM migration? There are 6 performance metrics I have mentioned in the paper. First one is the overall migration time. Overall migration is the aggregate of the migration time of the total migrant. Its value can be altered because the extent of the data to be transferred at the time of the migration. Also, it relies on the overall amount of the data transfer between the host and the target host and the designated network bandwidth speed as shown in 1. The overall migration time can be explained with the help of the equation 1 is VM divided by N. VM is the overall VM memory and N is the network bandwidth. When VM memory is divided by the network bandwidth, we can get the overall migration time. Next performance metric is the data transferred. It is the amount of total data that is transmitted throughout the VM migration, and beside it, it contains the duplicate pages. The third performance metric is the VM downtime. It is the extent of time when VM is unresponsive due to the suspension of VM execution. As the modern optimization techniques are inefficient to maintain the information regarding the dirty pages, so the author in a paper cited in citation 11 describes the VM downtime as VD that relies on the page dirty rate P, page length S, period Tk over the previous pre-copy round K and the network bandwidth N as shown in 2. The VM downtime can be explained multiply S multiply Tk divided by N. Using equation 2, we can get the VM downtime. The next metric is the performance overhead. The deterioration of the service delivered during migration, equipment, network delay, additional log data, and system running cost while applications are running on the VM. The fifth metric is the bandwidth. It is an important metric regarding the efficiency of the VM. The assigned network bandwidth is inversely related to the VM downtime and the overall migration time. The quicker transmission need additional bandwidth, thus it requires fewer overall migration. The sixth metric is the migration overhead. Few additional network resources are required to complete the migration. Next is the comparative analysis of VM migration techniques in cloud computing. I have made a comparison of VM migration technique uh, on the basis of the techniques, performance metric, performance gain, and the simulator. In a paper 12, the author has used the Cuckoo search algorithm using the CloudSim toolkit, and it has tried to minimize the energy consumption as well as it has also helps in providing the negative effect on SLA violation. In the paper 13, the author has used the modified particle storm optimization algorithm using the CloudSim toolkit, and it helps in reducing the 3 to 12% of energy, 3 to 12% reduction in energy, and execution time is 20% dwindle, and 9 to 23% SLA violation is enhanced. In the paper 14, the author has used the artificial bee colony algorithm using the Cloud SIM toolkit, and the energy consumption is reduced to some greater extent. In paper 15, the author has adapted the VM migration and consolidation algorithm and tries to reduce the energy consumption as well as the number of migration. In paper 16, again the author has used the artificial bee colony algorithm and try to reduce the power consumption. Also, beside diminishing the power consumption, it tries to give the improved performance. In paper 17, the author has used the energy efficiency optimization of VM migration technique. It has proposed the technique and tries to improve the CPU and memory utilization to 14%, uh, and 14% energy is saved, and it has diminishes the 7% of SLA violation. Conclusion: Cloud computing renovated the IT domain using the virtualization technology. It aims to achieve numerous functional values such as universal computing, fault tolerance, improved energy, service quality, etc. This research article illustrates the live view migration in the cloud system, the importance of the energy efficiency in cloud data center, VM migration process, performance metrics that are used to evaluate the efficiency of live VM migration, and comparative analysis of VM migration is also highlighted. These are the references, and thank you.